So when you grow up and educated and when they learn how to acquire the knowledge and wisdom, and they want certain knowledge and wisdom, and they attain. So when we leave the world, your soul and spirit come from where? The soul and spirit come from where? Huh? Come from the universe. Come from this worldwide, cosmos, universe, wide web, right? I don't know how many times bigger than the World Wide Web, how many times bigger than the Google, and now in China they are running up with the part2, part2. Now the universe has the World Wide Web, okay? Now, when you grow up and educated, you believe you come from there? You believe that? You come from a newborn, intelligent, but not yet grow up. It needs to take a physical. Why it needs the physical? The physical is number one, a container. Because they are what? They are energy. Energy can be dispersed, right? So if you put them in a container, energy can contain. You put the air in a balloon, and you know how long it takes us to discover how to make a balloon. You know that? Many million years. We only discover how to make a balloon maybe 100 or 200 years only. And compare the history of the human to be a million years. 100 or 200 years is nothing. Container, important or not? So this physical is a container. The physical is a vehicle carrying the soul and spirit around. This physical can do what? The most important thing of what? Digestion, absorption, and elimination, the energy. Important or not important? Without this, what happened to the soul? Huh? Without the energy to feed the soul and spirit, what happened to the soul? They can remain like a baby for how long? Forever. Until they get a chance to get a physical that can become a container in organs. A physical can carry the soul spirit around, the senses can express the soul spirit experience. And the most important part, this physical have the most important thing is what? Digestion, absorption, elimination. Yes or no? Yes. And what you do? Take care of them. How you take care of them? Love yourself. Yes or no? Yes. Some people don't care about it. Eat all the junk food. Once you love yourself, you stop all the bad habits. That's why in a workshop, usually many people just stop smoking, drinking. They just stop the bad habit. Finish. So simple. Why? Because they love themselves. And they go right into organ by organ by organ. So, oh my God, I'm so bad to my organs. That's the first step. You get it. If you don't change the bad habit, and you say, no, I cannot change it. And the bad habits are running you down. If you run down, how are you going to take care of your soul and spirit? You have no way to take care of your soul and spirit. Okay? So now when you grow up, where are you going to go back? Huh? Where are you going to go back? Go back to the source. Where is the source? The universe. The universe. Or many people make it to God, Creator. It's okay. Whatever is okay, God or Creator or the universe, it's okay. As long as you understand exactly this is what I want and this is what I'm going for. Where we come from. Where we come from. Where you understand that? And where we're going to go back to. You get the answer? That's all. And the rest, I think, is minor thing. This is the important part. Now, how to do that? The first thing we said, you born with an original operating system. You believe that? Not Microsoft. okay? Not Microsoft, okay? You're born with an operating system. But during you grow up, many people, they already write out a new operating system for you. The family, your parents, the school, the church, the country, and all kinds of belief, they have their own operating system. So now they want to install this operating system in you, and what happened now? Huh? What happened? Everybody have a different operating system. And how are we going to talk to each other? Huh? Can we talk to each other? No way. No way. When you program some child, and when they grow up, they fix. And no any dish or no any stick or anything can be fixed in there. When you put in that different operating system, I cannot accept it. Finish. That's finished. So the Tao said the first step what you have to do, untie not your national operating system. You go back to your original operating system and you see, oh, this one is good. Now when you go back to yourself, you have wisdom. And when you're opening your mind, oh, I understand this one is so good. It fits with my original operating system. This one is fit into my original. A lot of them all very similar, but later on they add up a lot of human programming. Okay? Now, when everybody started to go back to original operating system, what happened to the world? What happened to the world? Can we talk to each other? Can we talk to each other or not? Yes. Because we are all running in the same operating system. So number one is we have soul and a spirit. You believe in God or you don't believe in God, you have a soul and a spirit. And we are receive the primordial force. So if we can understand we have the soul spirit and we know that we have primordial force, or we call original force. Now we have to cultivate the soul and the spirit. We have to cultivate the primordial force, the original force. This is the original operating system. That's all. If you understand this, you get it. So all the rest, if you can just go to this, cultivating my soul spirit, and to preserve and increase my original force, primordial force, I said this is right. The rest of them take me away from what I understand. Okay, no. Okay? Now you go back to your original operating system. Now, and the North Star is guiding us. And North Star keep holding the most violet light, and the North Star holding the most wisdom and knowledge in this tiny little universe. Okay? And believe that we're born with good virtue. And we know the good and evil. That's all. Or we know good and bad. And we know, once you love yourself, understand, you know, oh, I should do this, I should not do that. Back to the original operating system. Untie all the other program. A lot of religious, they have a lot of good teaching. They are part of our original path. Take it. But some of them, no, you have to die for your belief. You have to fight for your belief. You have to be. Now, if you say, this is my belief, and the other people said, no, this is my belief, and the other people said, no, this is my belief, and what happened? We have to do like this, right? We have to do like this. And later on, we have this finger, we have to do like this. Yeah. So, what are we going to do with it? There are no more peace in the world. When people don't understand that we have the same soul and spirit, and we go back to the source, to the same source, we will, one day, our belief system will destroy the world. It's going to be anyhow. If we cannot understand, we have the same soul and same spirit, and we go back to the source, to the same place, we're going to fight to each other to death. And no one day is so angry with each other, so much hatred with each other, I just want to destroy you. Now we boil down into a very simple part, how to love yourself. And that's the inner mind. How to love yourself, the inner mind. How to smiling to yourself. Now, now a very simple to understand is inner mind. And now there are more. When I in New York 3 years ago, one of the students come to me and said, Master Chia, we have to rewrite the inner mind again. I said, oh, yes. We wrote already the 3rd and 4th edition of the inner mind, and we have to rewrite them again. It's okay. But he said, what the Tao discovered is exactly what we know now, is sympathetic and parasympathetic and vagus nerve. I said, yeah, I know that. I said, now they discover that it's very important. Okay? And people nowadays, they don't understand it. Because we have one is stepping on the gas, and you're stepping faster, very fast. So fast. And what happened? You're gonna get, what are you going to get? You're going to get a bang, boom, that's it, right? You're going to crash. Now, we have another system we call taking a break. So when you say, oh, no, I need to slow down, you put the gas down, and you slow down, and you slow down. That is parasympathetic. So all you have to know is very, very incredible important. Okay? How incredible important? Number one, the sympathetic, when good stress is important, but we constantly overstress is bad for you. So when you stress, what you get? When you stress, you are in the fight and fight response. When you're in the war fight, the body only know war. When you're in a war fighting, so you take everything you have to fight, or you're running away for facing the world, or facing your problem, or facing anything. You either I going to fight you, or either I'm running away. And that's what happened to the world now. No, I don't want to face the problem. You don't want to face the problem, you're running away from that. Okay? Or, no, I'm going to fight you to death. Now, everything in your body are going to fight. And when you in fight and fight response, what happened to you, your body? Huh? It stop digestion. Okay? It stop, immediately it stop. Because you go into fight and fight response, and you go into the you fight and fight response, and you go right into the disassociate, and you go into the freeze and dissociate. It's freezing and dissociate. And the most important part is stop digestion. Okay? Now when you started to learn how to rest, so when you're in the rest mode, what you have? Rest and what else? Digestion and what else? Feed is absorption and feed to the cell. So you go into absorption and feeding mode, and you go into what? In breathing mode, it's growing, developing, more cell, repair. That is. So this mode only when you're in the rest response. And when you rest, the easy way to do is what? Huh? Smile. Turn in and learn how to smile to yourself, and we call beginning of the self-love. Okay? So that is the key. Now, so a very simple part, and we're going to do the practice, and we're going to do the... So when we smile in the eyes, and when you smile, relax down to the mouth, the saliva coming out, there is an indication. Saliva. Now when you are fight and flight response, your eye open so big, and your saliva stop secretion. And when you smile and relax, the heart beat better. And when you feel love, joy, happiness, you radiate out more love to yourself, the body gets calmer and calmer. But when you are in fight and flight response, the heart beat very fast. When you relax and smile and sending more love, joy, happiness to the lung breathe better. But when you're in the fight and flight response, your lung breathe very fast because it needs oxygen to fight the war. Everybody go to the war, and nobody go to do the digestion. And when you are relaxed, what happens to the stomach and pancreas? Secretion, digestion. But in this part, no, it stops secretion. Very important. Okay, I asked you how many times we eat. Huh? 3 times. That is, we just say in the mouth 3 times. How many times we eat? Snack, how many snacks we have? We don't know, okay? When you eat 1 hour, and how many times you need to digest? 4 hours, 1 hour eating, so 4 hour digestion, so how many hours? So what happened? When you finish breakfast, after that, what it follow? So about 5 hours, what follow? Lunch. We still have few hours. Lunch, okay. Lunch. So 1 hour eating, how many hours digestion? 4. So plus morning breakfast, lunch, so how many hours now? 10 hours. After that, what, 6 o'clock, what we have? Dinner. So how many hours we eat? 1 hour. And how many hours of digestion? 4. So how many hours of eating and digestion? 15 hours. When we are stressed, what happens? It stops digestion. And how many hours we are very stressful in a day? How many hours? Huh? So if you, how many hours? All the hours. So if you have all the hours, what happened to the digestion? Now, when you cannot digest well, it's the bad health. It's so bad for your health. Okay? Why? You are in a war. The war, when you're making a war and fight, and in the fight and flight response, what the most important part you have? Supplier, food, water, ammunition. Yes or not? When you run out of supplier, and where you get the supplier from? The food. And you don't digest them, you have 14 hours. If you have 15 hours of stress in the daytime, what happened to digestion? Not very good. So when you're not very good, you have to fight the war, and you have no supplier. Are you going to win the war? Or you want to lose the war? We're going to lose the war. Simple enough. How can you have a good stress and not overstress and still learn how to relax and digest? Inner mind. So sometimes you can relax and getting done. Or you can so stressful and getting done, but you are spending too much energy to getting the same thing done in a relaxing way. And what this one come from? Practice. Practice. When your body run out, that's all. When you have no food supply, no supplier, no all these kind of resources to come to you, you're going to lose the war. So in our life, lose the war is what? You're going to get very sick. You work hard, no digestion, the food going in, out to the toilet. So all the food you get in and all out to the toilet. Is that good? Spending $200 and no digestion. and it's stuck in the stomach, and somebody says, I cannot do it anymore. So shift into the small intestine, that you make it so big. So now they're fighting each other. No? The stomach complains, the teeth and the tongue and the saliva. Why don't you chew the food well and you send it to me? Now you send it to me and you tell me what is sending in. I don't know what to do. It's stuck in here for 4 hours and you have lunch again. You know? What am I going to do? I ship them out with no digestion. And what the small intestine said, hey, what are you sending me? You're supposed to digest them into nano state, and you send to me. Now you send me a shit. I cannot do it. So that becomes shit. So the small intestine cannot absorb any food or absorb so little food. The body can absorb what? Sugar and fat, because already pre-digest. So that's why we lack of nutrition, but we are big and fat. Oh, big and fat, you look very healthy. No. Eat a lot, huh? No, but no nutrition. No vitamin, no nutrition, nothing. It's only sugar and fat. Okay? And the small intestine says, I cannot do it because it's too big. I need nano state to absorb into my small intestine, and then use nano state to absorb into the cells. So what happened now? And the food coming up again. Lunchtime coming down. And now they push down to the last intestine, and last intestine, oh my God, it's so big, it's so hard to move in the last intestine. It's too heavy for me, and it's stuck there. And the lunchtime comes, and we have the food cannot digest, so hurry, so fast, and what? Dinner come again. So what do? We spend so much energy to try to digest, and we cannot absorb the food. Having good food is just like you use a very high premium oil. I don't know how to tell you more than that. If you don't know how to take a good food, I don't know what you're going to do. Know how to chew them well, know how to calm and relax, and eat the food. The inner smile really can help you.